Hello everyone, I am Atul Negi and I welcome you all to this IMS Gate Academy YouTube platform. If you are preparing for GATE 2025, then this video is for you. In this particular video, we will be talking about the exam pattern, syllabus, weightage of the different subjects, the right preparation strategy we will be discussing here, and also the revision plan. How to best utilize the test part also we are going to discuss in this video. Right. So let's get started everyone. We will talk about first of all the exam pattern. So first of all, the time, the total duration of this examination is of 3 hours. Questions will be from the general aptitude and the technical. 2 sections will be there. If I talk about types of question, MCQ, MSQ and NAT. MSQ are those questions where more than one option will be true. It might have either 3 options true or 4 options or even 2 options also true, right? NAT questions are numerical answer type where we need to enter the answer. If I talk about distribution of marks, aptitude will have 15 marks, mathematics 13 marks, technical subjects 72 marks. So there is a very high weightage for mathematics and aptitude. Together it consists of 28 marks, right? Now talking about the marking scheme, completely it will have 100 marks. Out of 100 marks, some questions will be 1 mark or 2 mark. Negative marking is there for only MCQ questions. If 1 mark question is wrong, then 1/3 marks will be deducted, and if 2 mark question is wrong, then 2/3 marks will be deducted. There will not be any negative marking for MSQ, multiple select question, and for NAT. Okay. Now, whenever examiner is framing any question, he will keep these 4 points in his mind, right? First, recall. Second, comprehension. Third, application. And fourth, analysis and synthesis. So nowadays, if you look at previous year questions, last 3 and 4 year questions, mostly questions are coming from application and analysis. Analysis basically means we are breaking down a concept and then finally different parts we are going to have a relationship. We will establish the relationship between different parts. In synthesis, we are putting the things, putting different parts together and create something new. That is what required from any one engineer, right? So these abilities they are going to check. So you should keep in this mind, like always the questions will not be coming from the recall basis. So hardly very less number of questions are coming from recall. Mostly questions will be from comprehension, application and analysis, right? Now talking about the GATE syllabus, this is very important because we need to know which topics we need to study and which topics we don't need to study. Most of the time without observing this GATE syllabus part, without reading this GATE syllabus part, if you are start preparing for GATE examination, you might be studying some irrelevant questions, okay, some irrelevant questions or some irrelevant part or topics you are studying. So ultimately you are wasting your time on those topics. So that's why study first of all the GATE syllabus part. Starting with the engineering mathematics where linear algebra, calculus part will be there, differential equation, probability and numerical methods. So you can see the whole syllabus part here. Then engineering mechanics, again basic foundation subject of mechanical engineering. If I talk about strength of material, machine design, theory of machine, even fluid mechanics also, you will find application of the concepts of engineering mechanics. Next, strength of material is there. You can observe, completely see the whole syllabus part here. Theory of machine and vibration, again very important and interesting subject of mechanical engineering. Then machine design, again application based subject. Fluid mechanics is a foundation subject of thermal engineering. Okay, you can see the complete syllabus here. Then heat transfer. Here you need to understand, mostly student will confuse mass transfer is there or not, because we talk about the subject as HMT, heat and mass transfer. But in GATE syllabus there is no mass transfer, only heat transfer is there. Next, thermodynamics, again foundation topic of thermal engineering, right? And then application part which will have IC engine, power plant, refrigeration and the hydraulic turbines, right? Then engineering materials, material science which we call it. Then manufacturing process like casting, welding, machining, forming, right? In manufacturing specifically you need to focus on computer integrated manufacturing. This is very important topic. From last 3 years questions are coming from this topic. And last, industrial engineering, the inventory control, operation research, these are very important topics. Now if you see the syllabus, it is definitely huge and you will be like wondering like what is the cutoff of the mechanical engineering. Okay, so if I talk about the cutoff here, you can see from last 3 year cutoff is 28 and it will vary from 28 to 30 marks. Now to get this 28 or 30 marks out of 100, it is not that much difficult. if you have a right preparation strategy. So that preparation strategy we will discuss in detail, okay. But please keep in mind that 28 and 30 marks, it is not that much difficult to score in the GATE examination, right. Now what I have done, I have divided the whole syllabus into 3 parts. First design, then thermal and production. So whenever you are starting your preparation, you should keep one subject from the design and one subject from the thermal. This part you can keep it for the later part, okay. Now this is very important, guys. You need to understand that whenever I am starting preparation, I should not take one subject only. At a time you need to have 2 subjects parallelly. So like in the morning time, if I am preparing engineering mechanics, in the evening time I can prepare the thermodynamics. So if you are taking one subject only throughout the month, then you will get bored also. So at a time 2 subjects you need to take. This is very important part. Okay. Now if I talk about the weightage of the different subjects, so this is an average weightage we have taken from the last 5 or 10 years, right. So maths and aptitude together 28 marks, manufacturing on an average 15 marks, sometimes more than 15 also it is coming. Thermodynamics, which includes basic and applied part, 10 marks it is there, and theory of machine 9 marks. These are the high priority subjects based on the weightage. Now second list of subjects we are having is strength of material 8 marks, fluid mechanics including turbo machinery 8 marks, industrial 6 marks, engineering mechanics 6 marks, heat transfer 6 marks, and machine design 4 marks. Now again, this weightage is not fixed. This is just giving you a rough idea how much questions will be coming from this particular subjects. So considering this weightage, you need to allocate the time proportionality, right. So if the subject machine design is there and it is having 4 marks weightage, so I will not invest so much time on this subject. Yes, definitely I will cover this subject, but I will not giving more time to this subject. I will give more time to manufacturing. This thermodynamics part I will be giving, theory of machine and the strength of material. So based on the marks or the weightage, I will allocate my time in the preparation, right. So this is you need to remember. We should not skip any of the topic from the syllabus, because the question might come from that topic also which you have skipped, because no one knows from which topic question is coming. So that's why complete syllabus you need to prepare, okay. Now regarding the preparation, you need to follow the standard textbook. Now if you are having the coaching classes, then definitely you should follow your class notes only, right. After that you need to solve all GATE previous year questions. You need to solve all exercise book questions that you are having. So in IMS Gate Academy, we are offering the exercise book. In that exercise book, questions are we have created based on the difficulty level like L1, L2, L3. And then finally, you should create one formula sheet also which will help you in the revision. So class notes you will have, GATE previous year questions you will be solving, and exercise book. So practice will be done from these 2 things. And then finally, in the revision, you will have this formula sheets which will reduce the time of revision basically. So if you are revising your class notes, it will consume more time. So definitely we should create a formula sheets, or you can say short notes also, where I will be revising my subjects very efficiently in a less time only, right. So only important formulas and relations I am going to write in this formula sheets. So these points you need to keep in mind in your preparation part. Now coming to this part, test, which is the most important part of the GATE preparation, that many students are skipping this topic or skipping this part of the preparation. Test, it is mandatory to give the test. Why? Because let's suppose you have done the preparation part. Now how much you are able to perform, that is second thing, and definitely there will be a difference between both the things. So you need to self-evaluate, and how you will evaluate yourself? By giving the test, and the test result will be a true feedback of your performance. So if there is a gap, you need to understand what is the reason of those gap. So why that gap is there? You will identify your weakness, you will identify your mistakes, and you will work on those things. And slowly you will reduce those mistakes and reduce those gaps, and ultimately your marks is going to be what? Maximum. You will maximize your marks. How you will maximize your marks? By reducing your mistakes. That is what very important part. So you need to self-evaluate, okay, how much you are able to perform through test. This is very important part, because preparation doesn't mean that you will be able to perform accordingly. So if you are prepared well, you will perform well. That is not true. We need to give test, multiple tests we need to give, chapter level test, subject level test, and the whole full length mock test we need to give, so that we will understand there will not be any scope of mistake I will be doing in the GATE examination, right? In IMS Gate Academy, we are offering so many tests starting from the chapter level, then subject wise, basic level, advanced level, and then multi-subject level, and the final full length test also we are offering. So you can look for this IMS Gate test series also for practice, right? Now revision part. Now this is again mandatory thing in the preparation of the GATE examination. So once, let's suppose in the April month you have started your preparation and you have completed one subject. So immediately on the next month you need to keep one day as reserved for the revision of the previous subject which you have completed in the last month. So revision should be there. You need to keep one day in a month. Monthly once you need to do revision of all those subjects which you have completed previously. Now in revision, two things will be there. One, revising the subject through formula sheet that I have told you earlier. Second, solving numerical. That is the point many students are skipping. They are just reading the class notes or the formula sheets. No, that is not sufficient. You need to solve numerical. Now question is, how much numericals we need to solve? You need to solve only those numericals which are important. So you will bookmark those important questions from every chapter or every subject. In the GATE previous year question, let's suppose any chapter has 20 questions. Out of 20 questions, you might feel ki, okay, one or two questions are difficult one. I will bookmark those questions and I will solve those questions in the revision. So when you are solving question in revision and you are getting right answer, that is going to give you a lot of confidence. See, always remember, it's all about the confidence you will carry in the GATE examination hall, right? So the confidence is going to come when you are solving the multiple variety of questions, right? If you just mugging up the formulas, that will not guarantee that you will solve the question correctly. Only those students will have the confidence to solve any new or difficult question also who have done lot of practice before the GATE examination. That's why in the revision, solving numerical is must. It's not about just reading the class notes or the formula sheets, right? I hope this preparation strategy will be like useful for you. So you can follow the steps that I have mentioned here. And if you are looking for IMS Gate Academy live online program for the GATE examination, so IMS is offering a live program here for the GATE preparation, guys, and you can look it for you. Total 800 hours of sessions will be there. Apart from that, theory book, exercise book, everything you will be getting. You don't need to look for any other material. Apart from that, GATE question booklet you will be getting, having 34 years of questions, and you will be having one-to-one mentorship sessions with the faculty who will always guide you in your GATE preparation journey. They are always with you. Entire IMS Gate Academy team will be with you in your GATE preparation part. Apart from that, online test series already I have told you. So if you are interested in the IMS Gate Academy live online program, you can directly call on this number and book your seat in the GATE preparation examination. Okay, so directly you can call on these numbers. Our counseling team will be there to help you how to enroll in the live online program of the GATE 2025 examination. I hope this information will be useful for you. Thank you so much, guys.